Yes, welcome back to the program this morning. Now, there's an interesting development that we picked up on a website called moneyweb.co.za, and they produce news articles online. It says that Joburg households and businesses using prepaid electricity are in for a shock if the fixed charges proposed in the city's draft budget are approved. It was, according to the article, tabled on Friday, and the stakeholders have until the 23rd of June to comment. Basically, what it has here is that the city of Johannesburg proposes a new 200 Rand basic charge for prepaid residential customers and 400 Rands for prepaid business customers. I'm joined now online by a representative of the City of Power, Mr. Modingoane. Welcome, sir, to the program.
Good morning, and thank you very much for this opportunity.
All right, so help us clarify this. Will we be paying more as the City of Johannesburg's residents for our electricity?
Azhar, let me try and simplify this proposal. And firstly, let me start by saying this is a proposal that is out there for public consultation. So people, customers, businesses, they still have until the 23rd of June to make written submissions. And that may influence the way the implementation will happen, and the final tariff would be approved by council. But having said that, the proposal seeks to make sure that everybody that uses electricity in the city of Johannesburg, one way or the other, may get an opportunity to also contribute to the cost of maintaining the electricity infrastructure, so that we secure the supply of electricity on a regular basis. For example, let me give you an example of a conventional user, resident of the city of Johannesburg. Currently, as we speak, from what they pay on a monthly basis, the conventional user pays around 409 rand 75 cent as a monthly capacity charge, plus a 139 09 for service charge, which is standard. It's always there. But what has been happening is that the prepaid customer has not been contributing to the bulk infrastructure maintenance. And that money goes really into making sure that the bulk infrastructure is upgraded, is maintained, so that there's continuity of supply. So what we're trying to do, we're trying to normalize. As more people are starting to move from conventional, it reduces the money that is available for maintenance and upgrades. So we need also customers that are on the prepaid to also make a certain contribution, so that we are able to maintain the routine supply of electricity.
Yes, Mr. Modingoane. Now, the question that is being asked is that many of people have been paying for a very, very long time, but in
Mm-hmm.
the city of Johannesburg, there are thousands and thousands of illegal connections and people that are not paying their electricity bills. Why should the paying customer now take on the responsibility of an additional cost at a time when the economy is very difficult out there? Consumers are really suffering, but on the other hand, there's free electricity through illegal connections that goes unchecked. Every day we see it on the roads.
Okay. The the challenges around the illegal connections are challenges that the city continue to deal with. For example, yesterday, a team was out in Vlakfontein removing all illegal connections. So that's an ongoing process. It's a separate process from the tariff determination. Tariff determination is to make sure that the sustainability of supply of services happens. And it's not only when we talk about these tariffs that were published on the website, people have just picked up the electricity tariffs. It's a number of tariffs that we are asking members of residents of Johannesburg to comment on. There are water tariffs, there are sewer tariffs, there are waste removal tariffs. It's a legislated process where a municipality cannot pass a tariff without consulting with its residents or the people that are receiving that particular service. So the issues around illegal connections, we are dealing with them, and we urging residents to report such to the municipality where they find those, so that we can be able to send out our teams and deal with those. And we're not disputing, because one of the things that is happening is that in Johannesburg, there are two service providers in terms of electricity. Parts of Johannesburg are provided by Eskom directly, and parts of Johannesburg are also provided by Power. So where the city power provides electricity, we do everything in our power to make sure that we deal with issues of illegal connections. And we are in discussion with our counterparts at Eskom to also look at issues of illegal connections in areas that are supplied by Eskom. So it's criminality cannot be put as an excuse for us to be able to rectify things that are supposed to be rectified, and also uh, do things according to the laws that govern the municipality, like your Municipal Finance Management Act, like your Municipal Systems Act, which dictates that you need to talk to your people and say, for the services that you supply, these are the proposed changes to the tariffs before you take them to council to be approved as
At which
final
point,
tariffs.
at which point, Mr. Modingoane, will there be a reconsideration by council? How many more people need to complain and say that we are not willing to accept an increase of the tariffs? The economy and our economic pockets just don't allow us to be able to pay that extra. We've also seen, according to this article on MoneyWeb, that uh, in addition, the lowest tariff block, they say, for residential prepaid customers will be reduced by 50 kilowatts to 300 kilowatts, meaning that the higher tariff blocks will be reached earlier in the month than before, which basically means that you'll be getting less units for your money that you are paying. Really, I mean, do the cash strapped residents of the city still need to be contributing more? You are now saying that there's also going to be proposals on sewage, on waste disposal, etc., etc. At what point will there, which straw will effectively break the camel's back, and you'll just have a mass group of people saying, we refuse to pay, we're going to boycott this?
You know, I'm very worried about some of the articles that people put out there without having gone through the actual documentation in detail. And our appeal to our residents is that they must go through the proposals in details, which are contained on our website, which is on www.joburg.org.za. And also, if they can't access them through the website, they can go to our regional offices and get a hard copy and go through them in detail, so that they understand the rationale for some of the interventions and proposal. Because our approach is really to make sure that there's sustainability going forward in terms of provision of services, so that the municipal doesn't get cash straps in such a way that it can't continue to provide any service. Because bulk infrastructure upgrade on a continuous basis will make sure that we maintain services on an ongoing basis. Imagine you having a prepaid meter in your house, but electricity can't reach your property because bulk infrastructure is damaged. We need to find a way to balance and make sure that there's continuity and sustainability in the provision of services.
Finally, Mr. Modingoane, where can people, once again, if they want to participate in the consultative process that the council has put in place, where can they reach, or where should they be going?
Yes, people can download the actual document on the city's website, which is www.joburg.org.za. And basically, they can just download it and
Oh, we seem to have lost that connection just at the last moment there. Nthatsi Modingoane, a spokesperson for City Power. unfortunately we're going to have to leave it there. That connection just broke on us at the last moment. We thank you for your time, sir, and for giving us that information. Basically, go down to the Joburg City website. You'll find all the necessary information under the City Power tab, and you could participate. I think it's very important that you become an active citizen. If you're not happy with any proposed increases, you have until the 23rd of June to make your voices heard. So go out there, fill in the forms, and participate. And this is what the consultation is all about.